Hello, I'm Dr. Alison Sheridan and I'm a Fellow of the British Academy, the UK's voice for the humanities and social sciences. And I've been asked to say a few words about what it's like to be a museum curator. Well, I've just retired after 32 and a half years as Principal Curator of Early Prehistory at National Museum Scotland here in Edinburgh. And it's fantastic fun. So I got to look after a couple of million objects and to research them and to facilitate other people researching them and to lecture about them and catalogue them. It's great. And how I got into it was that the classics teacher at my school, when I was 13, she was able to get me onto an excavation of a Roman villa in Dorset. And as soon as my trowel hit the ground, I knew that was it for the rest of my life. I was going to be an archaeologist. And it's been a lifelong passion. And my advice to you is that if you're lucky enough to do work for the thing that you love and you have a passion for, it never feels like hard work. So I did Latin and Greek and modern history for my A-levels. And if I'd gone into classical archaeology, that would have been useful. But as it happened, I went into a different kind of prehistory. And ironically, I found that what's been most useful have been my O-levels, that's GCSEs, in French and German, because they've enabled me to work internationally. So, for example, I was the UK coordinator for a French-led international project that looked at the use of jade from the Alps, because jade was used to make amazing axe heads that travelled far and wide. They got as far as Scotland 6,000 years ago. So that's been huge fun. And I studied archaeology and anthropology at Cambridge, but in the gap year between school and university, I was lucky enough to get a job in the armouries of the Tower of London. So I got to meet the ravens and the raven keeper, and it was fantastic fun. And then, since then, I think what a national museum is looking for in a curator is a specialist. So I have specialised in the Stone Age, the Copper Age, and the Bronze Age. So come to me if you're interested in pottery or stone axe heads or jewellery that's made of jet or gold or faience or amber. But if you wanted to work in a smaller museum, then I would advise you to take a museum studies course. And I have to say that good jobs as museum curators are very few and far between. And of course, now with the current situation, a lot of museums are threatened. So, you're lucky if you get a job. But I would say if you love it, persevere. It's tricky to get volunteer posts or internships, but keep on trying, never give up, and just follow your heart. And marry a millionaire, because you're never going to get rich doing archaeology. There's no future in the past, but there is actually. Good luck.